Jealousy isn't proof of love. It's proof you're terrified of being abandoned. And if you don't face it, it will quietly ruin everything you're trying to protect. Most people don't even realize it's happening. They think they're being passionate, attentive, invested. But really, jealousy is the slow poison that erodes trust, eats away at intimacy, and leaves you more alone than you started. Think about it. Your partner is out with friends, and they laugh a little too freely at someone else's joke. Suddenly, you're not listening anymore, and you're imagining what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they're hiding. Or your best friend gets promoted at work. You smile, you say congratulations, but inside, it burns. You're tallying your own failures, questioning your own worth, resenting their success. Or maybe it's family. A sibling gets more attention, more praise, more love. And even years later, you're still competing in your head, still measuring yourself against them, still aching from the imbalance.
This is jealousy.
Not because they did anything wrong, but because deep down you don't feel safe in yourself.
Jealousy convinces you it's protecting your relationships,
That it's keeping you alert, safeguarding you from betrayal, helping you hold on. But what it's really doing is poisoning them. It corrodes trust. It replaces love with suspicion. It makes you harder to connect with, and ironically, it pushes people toward the very distance you fear. Jealousy doesn't protect love, it strangles it. So let's get honest. Here are 3 signs your jealousy is quietly ruining everything. Sign 1. Distrust. When jealousy takes hold, trust is the first casualty. You stop believing in the love or loyalty right in front of you. Every smile at someone else feels like betrayal. Every delayed reply feels like rejection. Every night out without you becomes a story you invent in your head. And soon you're not loving your partner, you're policing them. You interrogate their stories. You scan their messages. You look for cracks that aren't there. The irony is, this doesn't protect the relationship, it destabilizes it. Because no one can thrive under constant suspicion. Love withers when it's treated like a crime to be proven, instead of a gift to be trusted. If this sounds familiar, if your mind is always scanning for evidence, that's not your intuition speaking. That's your jealousy distorting reality. Sign 2. Insecurity. At the core of jealousy is insecurity, the fear that you are not enough. And insecurity makes you dependent. You start clinging to constant reassurance. You can't relax unless they're affirming you, proving you, choosing you, over and over. It feels like vigilance, but it's really self-abandonment. Because when your sense of worth depends entirely on someone else's actions, you've handed them the keys to your peace of mind. The harder you grip, the further they pull away. The more you demand proof, the more they resent the test. And slowly you create the very distance you were desperate to avoid. Here's the hard truth. Insecurity disguised as love isn't devotion, it's dependency. And that dependency doesn't build intimacy. It erodes it. Sign 3. Irritability. Jealousy doesn't stay locked in your head. It seeps into your tone, your silences, your body language. You snap at your partner for harmless things. You make subtle digs at your friend's success. You withdraw from people you feel threatened by. This irritability doesn't just punish the people around you, it punishes you. Because it shifts the entire emotional climate of your relationships. Soon your partner isn't laughing with you. They're walking on eggshells around you. Your friend isn't sharing their joy. They're hiding it from you. Your family isn't close. They're cautious. Jealousy makes connection feel unsafe. And once that happens, people don't just drift away. They run. So if these signs feel familiar, what can you do? First, stop blaming the other person. Jealousy isn't about them. It's about you. It's a mirror, reflecting the parts of yourself that don't feel secure, that haven't healed, that still ache from old wounds. Here's how to start shifting it. Analyze the wound. Ask yourself, What am I really afraid of losing? Often it's not the person, it's your sense of being enough. Build trust. Real trust doesn't mean ignoring red flags. It means not inventing them when they aren't there. Heal the past. If you've been betrayed before, jealousy might be a scar speaking louder than the present. You don't have to punish someone new for someone else's choices. Communicate. Don't accuse. Confess. Saying, "I'm feeling insecure right now," is vulnerable, but it creates intimacy. Saying, "You must be cheating," destroys it. So here's the truth. Jealousy is human. You're not broken for feeling it. But if you don't face it, jealousy will quietly ruin everything you're trying to protect. It's not proof you care. It's proof you're scared. And the only way out isn't control. It's trust. Not just trust in them, but trust in yourself. Because love can survive conflict, distance, even mistakes. But it cannot survive a jealous mind determined to see betrayal where there is none. Jealousy isn't love. It's fear in disguise. And when you finally see that, you take its power away. You've been watching The Soft Skills. Like and subscribe for softer reframes of the hard truths that shape your relationships.